Stop living paycheck to paycheck. Let me tell you a quick story. A few years ago, I had a friend. Let's call her Jane. Jane worked full-time, earned decent money, but every month she ended the same way. Broke, stressed, and wondering where it all went. So one day, Jane's car broke down and a £300 repair was required. She didn't have it, so she had to borrow money again. And that was the moment she said to herself, I can't live like this anymore. Maybe you've had a moment like that. Jane's first step was tracking everything for 30 days. She tracked every pound she spent. And what she found shocked her. Takeaways, random subscriptions, random purchases, it all added up. But instead of feeling guilty, she felt empowered because now she could see the problem. Next, she set up a simple budget tracker. Nothing complicated, just a simple spreadsheet. She decided to track her income, her expenditures, and that was the next thing she did. The third, she was able to see her expenditures and she started cutting down all the non-essential expenditures. Remember, this is not about buying nothing. This is about cutting down the things that you don't need. And to her utmost surprise, she saved £150 every month by not eating takeouts, unnecessary takeouts. Not saying you shouldn't eat takeouts, but unnecessary takeouts. She started cooking more at home instead of just relying on takeouts. She stopped buying things at the spur of the moment. So she was able to save £150 effortlessly. Then the next step is she decided to create an emergency fund for herself. She targeted £1,000 emergency fund, and she did that over a couple of months, just setting aside the extra that she didn't need to spend. And eventually she was able to save up £1,000 emergency fund. Then the next step, she decided to earn extra income by just freelancing at the weekend. Nothing crazy, just working extra hours at the weekend to make extra money so that she's not relying on her paychecks every month. So what did she get in return? She became more in control of her finances. She had peace of mind, something that she hadn't experienced in years. So the purpose of this video is actually to encourage someone out there. Maybe you've had a Jane moment. Maybe in your case, it may not necessarily be an emergency fund. It may actually be a case where you're earning, but you're spending everything at the end of the month. And you're thinking that you need to begin to put something aside a little bit more at the end of the month. And you haven't been able to do that. So this is a wake-up call to begin to think about the non-essentials that you've been spending your money on. I hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you're new here, I'm Amaka. I make videos to encourage you to be the best version of yourself. Until next time, keep thriving and stay blessed. Bye-bye.